Hey guys, I want to let you know I still have some bundles left over. If you want your bundle today, hit me up on any of the social links down below for more information. Hey guys, this is Bess and today I am back with another commission. So it's like a speed art. This time I am doing another Blue Mage's characters. I think the girl's call is Lily, and then the boy, I think is Iyapo. We're gonna call him Iyapo because I think it is Iyapo or Iyapo or something like that. I'm not too sure, so we're gonna just call him that. Yes, so I did a lot of things different in this video. I did this commission maybe 2 times. I did gesture drawing, trying to figure out the placement and stuff like that. It did not come out to my liking. I was like fed up with it. I was like, I don't like it. I can't. I did, no lie, maybe 2 hours of that, and I did record it. I was very disappointed in myself for it, so I ended up doing a different route. So what I did was I imagined the characters in my head, and being that I have picture memory, this kind of helps me a lot. So what I did was I picture of what the characters would be doing. So the theme of it was Lilith and Iyapo is supposed to be sitting down at a table. They're not romantically involved. They're just adventurers that, you know, they go on adventures together and stuff like that. And they are basically, you know, they went to a restaurant to enjoy their tea and coffee. So Iyapo is having coffee, Lilith is having tea. And I was just basically thinking of that, like thinking of what it would look like with 2 friends sitting at a table, because I was looking at Google for a little while, skimming at certain things, skimming at you know, 2 people together at a restaurant, and usually it's romantically involved. So I was like, you know what, I've been with friends plenty of times drinking tea, eating coffee, you know, it was just normal. They will be talking to me or I'll be eating while they're talking. So basically what I did was I was like, okay, what I'm gonna have is Lilith enjoying her tea, because tea is something that you enjoy. You love the smell, you love the feel of it and stuff like that. And for coffee is just something that, you know, you'll have in the morning to wake you up, or, you know, it's not something that you will indulge like in Folgers, like what is in your cup, Folgers. You know, that it's not like that. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Being that I feel like they're adventurers and they will periodically go to a restaurant to eat, I feel like a cup of coffee wouldn't be something that he'll be, you know, into. I feel like with coffee is more of a talking thing. You sit there and you talk, and you know, with your friends, like in McDonald's when the old people go over there and they have their coffee and they sit there and they talk and read their newspaper. That's what I feel about coffee. So I did with Iyapo, I did him talking to Lilith while he was, you know, he has coffee there, just to, you know, make it feel more natural, more like, you know, what people will do. So this is why you people watch, guys. Watch people. I know it's creepy, you're not supposed to stare, but hey, we artists, we supposed to stare. So yeah, that's what I did with Iyapo. And now I have, like, what I did was I had his cup sitting down, he's holding it, and then one of his hands, like, you know, basically up in the air a little bit, as if he's telling her a fact or something. I don't know, I was just thinking, it was just the way it came out in my head. Again, guys, not again, but I have to say, the background that was placed in here for me to reference off is very, very, very beautiful. Like, I fell in love with the background. It was just something that I was like, wow, this is so beautiful that I might even use it, or like maybe incorporate something and slash a post around it, because it was so beautiful. And I was like, man, this is a super cool background. So kudos to Blue Mage for that. That was really, really sweet to even, you know, have the ability to figure it out for the background, because I did a lot of stuff for the background, and you guys are gonna see in the video how much stuff I actually try to do for it. So yeah, they basically in the cafe doing their thing. There was a lot of trial and error in here. There was a lot of figuring it out and stuff like that. I didn't work on basic, you know, references. I basically tried to work off of my memory skills, and it came out really nice. I even added elements, like if you guys checked out my food tutorial, I added those elements to the food and the cups and stuff like that, and it actually pulled the image together. And guys, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, drawing your food different from the way you draw your characters does pull it in, and it feels more like an anime. So I might be doing another tutorial on how to do, you know, liquids and stuff like that based on the principle that I use for my food one. If you guys haven't checked it out, please check that out. That's pretty cool. I made the hot dog look like a hot dog, and it was, you know, it looked like it was edible. So yes, if you guys want to learn how to do that, I do have a tutorial on it. So yes, please check that please check that out. It is cool, and it does pull stuff in together, and it helps with even the background. It pulls in the background a lot. So you know, just immerses your character in, and that's what you want to do with your drawings. You want to learn how to make your character look like it's in that environment. You don't want to have your character just popping out like like I felt like the last, you know, the previous video with Goku, he was more popped out of his environment, and that's because in Dragon Ball Z they are usually popped out in their environment. But you know, in more animes that you watch from nowadays is more like they're more immersed in there. You feel like you're part of it and stuff like that. So yeah, you guys, you know, I want you guys to practice on this type of stuff so that, you know, you'll learn the different type of art styles and see which one works best for you. That's what you want to do so that you could become a better artist. You know, that's what I do. Again, it was a nice feeling to, you know, do this little bits and pieces to this piece of art, even with like some of the different references. I was kind of surprised how, you know, the references was just a little bit, it wasn't even a lot, but the characters were beautifully done. Just figuring out what they're supposed to be drinking, that was very different too, especially with the tea, how the tea was like a piece of a bark and stuff like that. That was different, and it was nice. It was really nice to try to figure that out. And again, with the background was very beautiful, and it was very nice to tackle it. I was very into it. I was like, yeah. But again, I did have a hard time with doing gestures. I don't know, guys, like I feel like we should do like some type of challenge where we can go ahead and like draw every single day and see how we look for the next year. Like maybe we should do that for next year. Like we should go ahead and draw every single day, like sketch. It don't even have to be a perfect drawing, it could be a sketch, and see how good we get for the next following year coming up. You know, I don't know, let me know in the bottom. Like let's try to figure out some things to do for the new year, and you know, try to better our art, or you know, help improve our art. Because I'm not gonna sit here and lie, every time I'm bored or I'm angry or something like that, I do draw, and it helps me with coping with feelings, and helps me let go of energy that doesn't need to be there. You know, sometimes I can burn myself out with, you know, just 1 or 2 drawings, and I'll be all right with it. But yeah, guys, like definitely we should try to do something like that. But if that's only if y'all guys are interested, so let me know. You know, I can do a video on it and show you guys my progress and stuff like that. That'd be cool. And I can have like a digital sketchbook with with all the drawings that I would draw a day, you know, every day or something like that. Even for right now, I definitely need an outlet, and drawing is my only outlet. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I have a lot of stuff lined up for you guys. I even have ideas, which is pretty good for, you know, upcoming videos and stuff like that. So keep out for that, because I am gonna come out with some helping artists, and you know, help you guys with a lot more stuff. I have been listening to a lot of you guys' requests, so that's something that I am working on to you know, help you guys, because I need help with some of the stuff too, and if I learn, you guys can learn with me, you know, take the journey with me, and that'd be fun. You know, because I do like to see if you know, see what you guys do, and how it comes out. Because I think for the last video that I did with metals and stuff like that, somebody actually did it, and they did it very, very good, and I was like, oh, I was excited. If you guys haven't checked out the metals tutorial, you can. Is on how to digitally. So yeah, check a look at that. Yeah, so this commission in itself was very fun. It was very unique. I really liked it a lot. I did have a hard time. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It was just a lot going on. I'm not gonna sit here sugarcoat it, but the characters, man, Blue Mage's characters be on point, like really on point, cause their colors, the way they are, like the contrast, like with Lilith, her like light skin, her light hair, then the darkness of her clothing. Oh my god, like it's so nice. It makes you like want to revamp your characters up. That's how nice some of them are coming out. And especially like now that I drew a majority of his commission, it's like the characters just they keep getting better and better and better. They keep getting really good. I like to do the different ones because it gives me more variety. It keeps me going. But the characters is just very beautiful and well thought out. I'm not amazed that much, but or I'm not, what would you say? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that the characters came out so beautiful, because all his characters are on point. But it's like, wow, like each and every character is well thought out, and that's just awesome. I did love Iyapo's style. I love the crown. I wasn't gonna put the crown on his head at first, but I was like, you know what, let me put the crown on his head, because I really love the design and how unique it was. Even just playing around with the certain parts that I couldn't see because they were blurry. I just try to put some of my intellectual part in there. Wow, that's a big word. But yeah, I try to put a little bit of my thought into it, like if it looks like this, then it has to be this. I try to do that for certain parts of the drawing and stuff like that. And I went ahead, I put down the base colors and everything. The base colors, I used the fill tool, like that little bucket, but I'm having problems with my bucket because my bucket is not filling it as much as I want it to be filled, and I have to sit there and color in the little parts that it missed. So if you have Clip Studio and you know how to fix that problem, please let me know in the comments below, because that will help me 100%. Like, I will be totally blessed. Like, sometimes it's hard to figure it out, and I'm like, why is it not coming out good? So if you guys have any thoughts on it, like, let me know. Now, right now, I'm working on the background. I was thinking about just executing the background myself, but it wasn't coming out the way I wanted to. Like, the sky came out beautiful. I was like, the sky, yes, I love it. I want it. I want to keep it. But it wasn't going with the planes that I was making. Like, how you're supposed to be making mountains and stuff like that. I guess it wasn't working out for me. So what I went ahead and I did was I grabbed like some type of image that I found somewhere, and I threw it in the background, and it kind of looked good. So I was like, you know what, let me just keep it, because the planes was way too much to do, especially the fact that they're gonna cover half of it, so all of it. So that's what I basically did. I just pasted a picture in there and added a window, and it pulled it together, and I was like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. So yes, that was part of it. For the couch, I didn't have the design of the actual couch, but I did have some type of floral design brush, so I used that just to pop it out, make it look the same. And then I added the tree on the side where the window is, just to make it look the same. I zoomed in next to the window because I am a window person. I love windows. If I were to sit in a restaurant, I will sit next to the window. So this is why I put them in the window. Next to the window, they could talk about, hey, that's a beautiful mountain. Look at that beautiful mountain. You know what I'm saying? They could sit there and talk about it. And it's something, it's just thinking as if you were the character, thinking as if you were a human. This is what I talk about when I say people watch. You have to look at people and see what they do in their what they do in their environment, and then you'll pick up like certain things of what people do. A lot of people choose windows. A lot of people choose areas where it's more secluded, more in the corner. So you have to think of that stuff, like how people are and what they do, just so that your stuff could look more real. You want your stuff to look you want yourself to look decent. You want yourself to look real. So, you know, I might talk a little bit more about that in a helping artist video. I'm not too sure yet, but I do want to talk about, you know, that type of stuff and go over that type of stuff, because it's good for artists to know, like, about us, like us human beings, what we do, and you know, some of the habits that we do to make things look a lot more realistic. Even with, you know, how we do gesture drawings also. Like I said, I was thinking of two people who aren't, you know, romantically involved, drinking coffee, eating at a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you need to think about. You could look at Google images, get references and stuff like that, but you still need to know your peoples, and you need to know what they do and how they perform in real life. Like I'm not gonna sit here and lie. It's weird. I look at people look at me, then I'm like, oh crap, they're looking at me. I'll turn my face around like, did I just make eye contact? You know, so the people watching is the way to go, especially with art and making stuff unique, you know. If you don't have perfect memory like me, you know, like I can sit here and I can use my picture memory, if that's what you call it. I can use my picture memory to basically make any pose that I want. But if you do not have that quality, you know, references is the way to go. Trust me. Even with perfect picture memory, I feel like I still need a reference, or I need to look at a reference so that I can know exactly what I want. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I want you guys to actually use references and tell me what you guys do with the references, or how, you know, how it makes your art pop more. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear more of that stuff, because you know, it pretty much just helps me to, you know, come up with new content and stuff like that, especially if you know, you never used references, or you do use references but you don't know how to you know, change things up a little bit, or, you know, beef it up a little bit. You know, it'd be good to know that type of stuff. Oh guys, look at this. I added the little, what you call that? The steam from the coffee and stuff like that. And the reason why I added that little steam was because with tea, you immerse in your tea. You be like, this tea is so good, right? So I added the tea and I added blushies, because with tea, oh my God, it's just the best thing in the world. I don't know if you guys ever had tea. For the tea drinkers, please comment below. But yes, with tea, you immerse in your tea. You be like, this is so good. It smells so good. It's just, it's the nicest drink ever. So that's why I gave her like the little blushies, and you know, added the little steam going towards her face, because I thought that would be really, it would be very like normal, like what people would actually do, and you know, help bring out the character and the tea more, and, you know, their face and how they are. Even with the coffee, I added a little bit of steam, because coffee does have steam. Coffee is hot, y'all. Like, if you get your cup of coffee fresh, oh my goodness, it's hot, it tastes good. You wouldn't immerse too much in it. I don't think so, because I'm a coffee drinker. I do enjoy my coffee, but I wouldn't hover my coffee over my face and, you know, drink it. I will just drink it, sip on it here and there, especially if it's hot. I'll sip on it, wouldn't really mess with it too much, and I'll keep it on the side next to me or something, you know. That's what I thought with Iyapo, or Iyapo, or whatever his name is. I'm sorry I'm butchering his name. I'm really, really sorry. I hate when people butcher my name, and it's like, it's really bad. I'm trying to say the name with the way it's spelled. That's the thing. So yeah, it's a really unique name. It's kind of cool, you know. Unique name, unique character. It makes it feel like out of this world. It's so cool. Guys, I did the background the way I did it. Like, I did it first, because usually I don't do my backgrounds first, and you guys know I don't do my backgrounds first, but the reason why I did it first is because I like the background. I love the background. The background was very beautiful. I was like, yes, that background though, it was so good. And again, the characters were beautiful. So it took me a while to get these characters together. No lie, I spent 8 hours on this piece alone. So that's how you know how dedicated I was. How dedicated I was. 8 hours, guys. Like, no lie, 8 hours. But it was 8 hours well worth it. They did immerse in their background pretty good, and I used my color theory. Color theory is what makes your art look good. So you know, if you guys need help in anything, let me know in the comments below. Like, if you see something that I do in my speed arts that you're like, yo, I want to learn that, you know, let me know. I'll help you guys with it. You know, I don't mind helping you guys. I always look for new content to give you guys, so you guys don't be bored. Come on, like, nobody wants to be bored. So I do the most that I do the best that I can to help you guys. I'm sorry for my stuffy nose. Like, my nose is stuffy. It's snowing out here, and I'm just like, my brain is all scattered. So I'm sorry if you guys hear my stuffy nose or my voice change because of my stuffy nose. So yeah, guys, the contest is still out there. Like, I know I haven't been talking about it that much. The descriptions are down below. So the Social Post art contest is still out there. The deadline is January 2nd. So you know you want to get yourself out there. Again, this is why I did it towards like the holidays where you're really much free, because I wanted the kids, you know, everybody who has school, you know, college people who have school, I wanted them to have enough time to do anything really, because I know I have my sisters and my brothers, so let me see. They get like maybe 2 or 3 weeks off of school. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. Those are gonna be the best weeks of my life, though. So yes, you know, I'm giving time to you guys. So back to the drawing. This is how it looks finished. It came out beautiful. I really love the way it came. I love the way it comes out. The characters look good, the background looks good. It was beautiful. That's it for today's video, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching, sharing, telling a friend, hitting that notifications, hitting that subscribe. And if you haven't become a subscriber, you better hit that subscribe. I don't know what you're doing, but yes, I continue on with speed arts, helping artists how to digitally, all that. So if you want to be part of that, be part of the posters, go ahead and hit that subscribe. So guys, thank you again for watching. Have an amazing rest of the day. Bye bye.